Okay, it's time for today's CSS Battle. Let's see what we've got. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. Maybe one element. Let's do that. $32.7. So actually just take 60 off of 300 and we've got 240. We'll just make that white for now. Okay. Perfect. And then we'll start this with a radial gradient. Color. How wide is that? 60 to 110 is 50. So let's just make this 25 pixels. And then transparent. So make it 1Q. And that's not actually where I wanted to put that. There it is. Put the pink back here. And go 0 that way. How far apart? So 30 to 20. 190. 190. And do minus 85. About 75. 85. About 70. That looks quite good to me. Do a conic-gradient. So to 80, so 50 pixels. And its height is 90 to 210. 120. Transparent 75%. Shift it 0 that direction and 30 pixels down, maybe. About 50. About 60. Perfect. And then we want this to be 60 pixels wide, I think. Absolutely. That gets us one of the two. Now what we're going to try. Don't think this works. Oh, it will. That looks right. So we'll minify and unit replace that. And that is one solution. Go back a little bit. Add a second P. And instead of that, we'll do this P. First off, we need it to match up here, so minus 240 plus the 30 minus 270, and then all we'll do is translate 20 pixels to 240, 230. That would be a second solution. Minify that and unit replace. Submit. Slightly shorter. Now, is there any other ways we could do this? Well, let's do a slightly different two elements. This is the first P. Go order radial 50%. Right, 50, width 50, background. It's light pink. This background, the dark pink. We're not actually gonna use that there. So let's get rid of it as back. No, let's. Okay, let's set the color to that, and then we'll do a box shadow. 230 pixels 0. We are actually going to move this into place. So 30 and 60, 50, 2. Yeah, that lined those two up nicely. And then we'll do 30 pixels, 120 pixels. Right. 20 pixels, 200. How about 190? Perfect. And 190 pixels. 190 pixels. That gets us all the circles. Now we'll move the circle bits into here. Also make this do insert one in, one in. And we can get rid of this. I think this is 50 wide likewise. So it's height 90 to 10, 120. So we can then go plus P, right, 20. Just check where that is. We can do margin minus 30. No, minus 20. 20 maybe. Okay, that looks good. And we do hyphen s, 60 pixels 0. Pixels 0. Slightly further. About 230. And then 290 pixels 0. And that is another solution. Let's minify that and unit replace. It's not quite as sure as our other option. I think, no, we used minus 20 there, it's not going to save us anything over here. That's one character. Okay. Trying to think of any other way of doing this. Well, how about start with the base template again. And this time we're going to use a radial gradient. This 25 pixels. This for the rest. Remember to give it a 1Q. Do 0, 0. So 230 pixels. That's the of 220, so 19 pixels. And just shift these into play. So that's 20 pixels. How about 30? Yeah. And minus 30 pixels. 20, 30, 40. Perfect. That gets us our circles in place. And I think we'll use one element width. Actually, we'll do that with margins. Get it right to 120. Then we'll go margin 50, 20, 0, need to start us with. Let's just temporarily give it a background of red. That gives us something to work with. 70, 80, 90. That was 22. 52, I think. Oh no, a bit further. 252 minus 60 is 192. Oh, wrong way. 5312. That does get us that. We get rid of this bit. Set color to be that. The box shadow inset 1 inch. 60 pixels 0. 30 pixels 0. 90 pixels 0. Should be. Unify and unit replace. I don't think I'm going to get better than that. Well, we can actually take that hash off because Chrome, as far as I can tell, if it is definitely a color, will allow you to take the hexadecimal marker off of it. I don't think it'll work there, no. But for color, it certainly does. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.